What up, what up, what up? It's K.Honesty, and I'm about to do a review of The Chi, Season 6, Episode 15. So if you haven't seen the 15th episode of Season 6 of The Chi, turn this video off. Go watch the episode. Come back and watch this video. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel. It's a simple, free, and anonymous way to support the channel. Supporting up-and-coming Black content creators such as myself. It's free. It's anonymous. It's so easy. I can't stress that enough. I am not a public speaker. I will tend to fumble my words. You will hear me say and so and like 1,000 times. It is what it is. I may stop to regain my thoughts. I may slow my speaking down to regain my thoughts. Anything I say is my opinion. It does not reflect anyone or anything associated with the show. I'll be looking at my notes over here as I go along that I take throughout the show. And yeah, comment below what you would grade this week's episode, what you thought of this week's episode. If I forget anything, if I'm off on anything, let me know in the comments because I do be forgetting. And yeah, I like to grade the episodes before and after my reviews. I think I'm gonna give this episode a B+. I'm trying to remember because it was a part where my heart dropped, so I have to give him like a good grade. So I'm gonna give him a B+. Maybe A-. We'll see when we get to the end. But yeah, Last Chance, The Chi, Season 6, Episode 15. We only one episode away. I don't like that. It is what it is. Episode 15, Season 6, The Chi. If you haven't seen it, turn this video off. I'm going to spoil the entire episode. Okay? So, the episode begins, and this Emmett and Rob having this back and forth about who should host Thanksgiving. And then Tiff and Keisha come in, and Emmett gets outvoted, basically. Then we get to saying, Vic, he's packing up his office. He's telling Quincy he's taking a leave of absence. Quincy's trying to urge him not to do that. He's like, this is what comes with the territory, blah, blah, blah. He's like, what about me then? And Vic's like, well, I don't know what to tell you, brother. So then we get this scene between Rosalind and Duda, and Rosalind's telling Duda that he needs to lay low because of the police investigating Alonzo's death. And I'm like, so we just not going to discuss Alicia getting the jump on him in the last episode? Nigga, I got soldiers too, some shit. We just want to leave that alone. Duda's just back parlaying as he do. I'm just like, okay. So like I said, Emmett gets outvoted, so Tiff and Rob gonna be hosting Thanksgiving. They in the house cooking, and Tiff is, asking Rob how he dealing with his dad's death, and Rob's just like super nonchalant about it. And she's like, I'm here if you want to talk. He don't seem like the type of person that want to talk though. Then we get this scene where Rashad is asking Alicia how she feels about Alonzo's death, and Alicia's. She looking like in a state of like comatose. Like she ain't even there all the way. Like she not dead. She like she rather something be done about it. So I finally got Debrett's goddamn name. It's LaPortia on this show. Debrett's name on here is LaPortia. So I finally got it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna write that down. So it's LaPortia. And she's asking Nina, apparently she is like a traveler or something, so she asking Nina to come on the road with her. And she's like, I'm leaving right after Thanksgiving or something like that, if you whether you coming or not. So then we get this saying Nook, he's playing with baby Ronnie, and Keisha invites Nook to come to Tiff and Rob's for Thanksgiving. And Emmett, he walk in, there ain't no room for everybody like that. And Keisha's like, it's cool. And Keisha pulls Emmett to the side, like, look, I know this is an unfortunate circumstance, but you gotta respect the fact that that's his father. Now, whose name I still haven't gotten on this show is Jackie Longs, the dude that came in, that did that job with Damien, went to jail or whatever. But he played by Jackie Long, so I still haven't gotten his character's name yet. So him and Damien, they going back and forth in the Smokies. Apparently, Damien fucked his girl while he was in. And then he accuses Damien of hiding money. because he knows that Duda is their partner or something at Smokey's. And he's like, I know you cooking the books, so you might as well cook the books to give me a bigger pay raise. He like, you owe it to me. And this nigga Damien looking like he considering it. After you just called Emmett all types of dumb fucks for letting his books get cooked like this, and you about to do the same shit. And it's crazier because Emmett don't even know him like that. So then we get this scene, Rashad, he's encouraging Vic to go get Fatima back. And Vic, he then asks Alicia, he asks Rashad about Alicia. And Rashad, he's telling Vic that Alicia seems unfazed by Alonzo's death. And Vic's like, do you love her? And Rashad's like, I think so. And I'm just like, this kept ass nigga, you ain't even been with her that long. Talking about you love her, like what? I'm just like, this goofy ass nigga, like. So, Vic's like, I'm happy for you, bro. I'm just like, what? Vic just like, he don't care no more. He had a point where he just like, I don't care no more. If he can't get Fatima back, he don't care about nothing no more. But I'm still irritated about him trying to get Fatima back. Like, fuck her. She left when shit got tough. So then we get this scene, Brittany, she goes to Duda, and she's like, it ain't much to report on Bakari. And then Duda pulls his gun out, sets it on the table, is like, well, your services are no longer needed then. And then Brittany's like, well, but I got info on other people. And if I give you this info, then I won't be spying on Bakari no more. And Duda's like, well, it depends on what you tell me. So then we get this scene. I feel like it was unnecessary as fuck, but I guess they're trying to introduce these new characters into the show. Pastor Ezekiel, and his wife, they're going back and forth about who's coming to Thanksgiving dinner. Apparently, the first lady, she done invited Jake. And apparently, Pastor Ezekiel knows about Jake. He's like, you inviting your little fuck buddy. And I'm just like, Pastor, fuck buddy. So the wife was like, are you inviting Sarah? And the pastor's like, yeah, but we not fucking. I'm just trying to get close to her father. And the first lady's like, yeah, right, whatever, And the pastor's like, well, at least she got something going for herself. Talking about something. And the wife's like, you're the one that said you wanted me to stay home and not work. So then we get this scene, Bakari and the professor, they sitting with this envelope. It's supposed to be from a publisher about Bakari's book. I was like, oh, damn, so they sent it out? I didn't even put that together, but apparently. So Bakari's nervous, and then he opens it, and it's rejected. So Bakari gets upset, and the professor notices that the editor put notes in there. So he's like, you see this? The editor left notes for you to go back and rewrite. And Bakari, he not with it, but what you gonna do, little nigga? So then we get this scene, Maisha and Gemma, they tell Lene about Brittany working for Duda. And Lene's like, oh, I'm telling Bakari off top. And Maisha's like, well, just don't tell him we told you. And I was like, right. Because then he gonna think it's cap or something. So then we get this scene at Fatima's family house. And her mother figure, whatever, is basically telling her she made the right decision leaving Vic. Talking about you don't want to be chasing a felon or something she was saying. And I'm just like, so why are we even getting this goddamn scene? Why we even need this scene? Fuck Fatima if that's how she feel. Like, at this point, I was just like, I'm so over that shit. I was so on Jake's side when he was like, you want me to get you a new bitch? Like, yes, get him a new bitch, bro. So as Emmett and Darnell are getting supplies for Thanksgiving, Darnell tells Emmett that he invited Damien to Thanksgiving. I'm just like, Emmett, like, really? And I'm just like, at this point, Emmett, you should be used to your brother being around now. You might as well take that. He around now. So then we get this scene where I think we at the Rock Center. It looked like some type of clothing drive. I don't know what it was. And Kenya and Zay walking around, and she asking Zay, if he thinks he'd be a good role model for her son. And Zay's like, it depends on what type of man you want your son to be. And I'm just like, what the fuck? It's not an answer, nigga. And then in the same area, they cut away to Tierra, and she's telling Gemma, you don't want your life to be wrapped up around one person and who you with, and you still young, you got time to explore. Low-key deflecting on herself. Because, she and her and Gemma and Marcus just broke up. So Gemma now is debating whether or not she should break up with Jake. So then we get this scene with Nina and Tracy and Jada, and she's telling them about LaPortia wanting to take her away. And Jada and Tracy both have their different opinions. And I'm just like, what are they doing right now? Are they trying to get rid of the whole family? They first got rid of Kevin, now they're about to get rid of the mother. And then when the way the episode ended, I almost thought they got rid of Keisha. I'm just like, what are they doing to this family? They getting them rid of them one by one. They making it seem like it's permanent because they talking about something, we gonna miss you, girl. So then we get this scene, the woman Sarah who Pastor Ezekiel's wife think he's sleeping with, but he claimed he just being close to her to get the approval of her father, who's some big time pastor. So she comes in the office, she offering to help him with his sermon, and the pastor's like, I don't think that would be a good idea. And then he tells her that he don't think she should come to Thanksgiving dinner because his wife wouldn't like it. And she's like, well, we haven't done anything. And the pastor's like, well, I'm married, so it's just about appearances. And then the girl Sarah, she gets to, well, I don't know how my father would feel about this. So then the pastor gets apprehensive, and she's like, do you want me to come? And the pastor's like, I do. She's like, well, I'll be there. I mean, if she's going to bring Jake, you might as well let this bitch come even though y'all ain't fucking. It's like, it's going to be awkward either way. Then we get this saying, Alicia, she comes barging into Rob's place to cook for Thanksgiving. She's like, I don't eat everybody's food. I know y'all hosting. She tells Tiffany, you won't be assisting. So this is like some bonding, because Rob's like, at least you know your name now. At least you got a name now. Then we get this cutaway to Dom and Jamal at Smokey's flirting. So then they cut away back to Tiff and Alicia. They're cleaning greens, and Tiff's asking Alicia how to get Rob to open up to her. And Alicia's like, we code. That's how we operate. She's like, Rob always been a quiet person. And that's why I said when she first said that earlier, when she was trying to talk to him, I was like, he don't even seem like the talky type. So she tells Tiff to just wait and let him speak. He'll tell you when he's ready. So Rob comes in and Alicia's like, you didn't get your cranberries? I got to make them from scratch? Go back to the store. So then we get this saying, Lene, she tells Bakari about Brittany. And Bakari's like, who told you? And Lene, she doesn't tell him. She's like, but I trust the people that told me. She tells him to be careful. She's like, you need to talk to Brittany. And he's like, I don't ever want to speak to her again. So... And Lene's telling Bakari, like, don't do nothing stupid. I hope he don't, because he just got the rejection from the editor. And now he just found out this. So it's just like, I hope he don't crash out. So then we get to seeing Rosalind. She goes to Bianca. She got Dom's deaf cousin Serena. She got her with her as her bodyguard / sex girlfriend. I don't know what the situation is, whatever. And she's telling Bianca, dude is in trouble. And, if I go down, you going down too. And Bianca's like, I don't know what none of that got to do with me. She's like, I don't even know why you concerned. Like, why you still married to Duda? And Rosalind's like, it's business purposes. So then we get to saying that Smokey's Dom and Jamal are in the back. They're making out. And Dom's like, well, let's go to your place. And, Jamal's like, I'm in between place. But he already told her he was in the halfway house. So what you thought? What you thought about the next episode? He was gonna be in a fucking apartment or something. But he telling her I'm in between places, and she like, I'm tired of dealing with the same old broke niggas. Da 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 da. And Jamal, you know, he goes on this rant. People always judging us felons, da-da-da. And Dom's like, you know, I'm going to give you a chance. We're going to go to my place. She's like, but you got to get your shit together. So we're going to see where that's going to go. She said she tired of dealing with broke nigga. You fucked Emmett. Emmett wasn't a broke nigga. Oh, well, I mean, he was at the time. He was trying to get the Smokies up and running. But whatever. Or was he still working under the Smokey guy? I don't know. So we get to scene. Rashad and Vic, they pop up at Fatima's family's house. And Vic pulls Fatima aside. They start to have a private conversation. And he's telling her, you know, he needs her. The whole jargon. He wants her to come back home. And Fatima's like, you won't put work before me? And then Vic tells her, you know, I already put my leave of absence in already. So then Fatima's like, what about Duda? And Vic's like, you know, I want to be done with that once and for all. And I'm like, that's not an I'm done with Duda answer. Yeah, you want to be done with him. Everybody do. But it's the fact that you can't. So then Fatima's like, I'll come back home. That whole fucking part, that whole shit was pointless for me. What was your point, Fatima? Ain't shit changed from now and then except for he got cleared of the charges. It's just like, come on. So then we get this little scene that I guess was supposed to be comedic with Alicia and Tiff, like, simultaneously send Rob back to the store. They're like, go back to the store. You forgot this. Da-da-da. So then Tiff's like, you want to smoke with me, Alicia? And Alicia's like, I do not do that hood drug. And Tiff's like, it's organic. And me and Alicia was like, organic, you say. I was like, organic, you say. Everybody keep talking about how good Tiff's weed is on the damn show. I want to try it, shit. So then we get to seeing Serena and Rosalind. They walk in, you know, Serena making fun of the way Rosalind signs. And next thing you know, I guess Serena sees some guy that's supposedly been following them and starts shooting at him. And Rosalind goes off, and she's like, you can't be doing shit like that. You got to check with me first. That's too much unwanted attention. And Serena, she's signing the whole time. And Serena's like, okay, your sign is getting better. After just making fun of her. Candy doing a good job on this show, though. She in her bag. She ain't coming back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. So then we get this scene. Duda has Nook meet him at the chop shop. Starts talking loyalty, etc., etc. Then he tells Nook to square up. And Nook like, you sure you want this old man? And Duda beats the shit out of Nook. At one point, pulls his gun out, starts pistol whipping the shit out of Nook. And he's like, I heard you've been making side deals. And I'm assuming he's talking about the deal with Tiff and Rob. That's my assumption. And Nook was like, I was going to tell you. And Duda was like, nigga, boop. And he tells Nook, you benched until I feel like I could trust you again. And then right after that, we see him fucking the shit out of Bianca. And even she's distraught by that fuck. She's looking at him like, oh shit, I see what Rosalind was talking about now. She said something up with him. She's like, he just fucked my brains out. So then we get to sing Duda, ex Zay. They on the bridge or something. I don't know. It looks hella Gotham-y, Godfather-ish. I ain't just saying the Godfather, but I seen Gotham, the remake TV show with Jada Pinkett, whatever. So Duda asks Zay, you want to be my number 2? And Zay's like, hell yeah. So Duda's like, all right, well, rest up. We start work tomorrow. And Zay's like, tomorrow's a holiday. And Duda's like, not for you, nigga. So then we get to saying Alicia, she's smoking with Tiff, and she's like, this is some good weed. Like, she's like, she impressed by Tiff and Rob. She's like, you know, I'm a silent partner, so this is going to be some good money. And Tiff's like, you love to say you're a silent partner, and that's not the silent part. You're not doing the silent part of the thing, of the deal. So then we get this final scene at Smokey's. Emmett's finishing up. They about to leave. Keisha is there with baby Ronnie. And she's telling Emmett, okay, I'm about to go get in the car. Right after Emmett is getting up, about to leave out of Smokey's, he gets a text from Duda, and it says, time's up. And right after he reads it and says, time's up, we hear a big-ass explosion, and Emmett runs outside and sees the car on fire, and you see the car seat. Bro, when I tell you my heart dropped, I was like, no, not Keisha and the baby. I was like, no, bruh. I felt for Emmett because he was like, no, no. Bruh, I was like, that's crazy. But then Keisha and baby Ronnie, they walk up right behind Emmett. And Emmett turns around in relief. He runs up to them, hugs them in relief. And I was just like, oh, thank you. Because I was about to say, damn, they about to get rid of Kevin. They got rid of Kevin. They about to get rid of Nina. And now Keisha, I was about to say, God damn, they wanted that family gone. I was about to say. But like I said, we see what Duda be doing. We ain't see Alicia do nothing wild yet. When is Alicia going to show us that she's this big bad wolf that we supposed to fear and all that? Because we done seen what Duda can do and still doing. But yeah, man. I probably would give it an A- or B+. Because this joint was good. That scene had my heart dropping. Predictions, thoughts for episodes to come. I mean, he said time's up, so it's about to be war now, I guess. I mean, not a street nigga. We just gonna see what's gonna happen. I hope, like I said, I hope Bakari don't crash out. Man, that was just a crazy episode. Those are my little thoughts. I don't even got no predictions. We only got one episode left, so we just gonna have to wait and see. Thanks for watching this review. Comment below what you would grade this episode, what you thought of this episode. If I forgot anything, if I was off on anything, let me know. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It helps more than you know. I don't only review The Chi, I review other shows as well. College Hill Celebrity Edition came back on. I reviewed that. Go check that out. Again, yeah, like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. See y'all in the next one. Peace.